So how did you get to Japan? Tell us.
So, first and foremost, I decided to move to Japan
Mm-hmm.
because, as usual, in Japan it has more opportunities here
Mm-hmm.
than the Philippines, and I know it will be like a good experience for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I go here, and I decided to go here because I met a friend
Mm-hmm.
in an interview day of an
Mm-hmm.
airline. So we met. She's also Filipino,
Mm-hmm.
but half Japanese. So
Mm-hmm.
I asked her how did she process her papers and stuff
Mm-hmm.
to go here in Japan. So she told me about oh, why you should not try to study here.
Mm-hmm.
So that time I have the idea that oh, maybe I can also try it. However, it will be super expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked her how's been your life in Japan? How did you started? So she told me that she went here to study Japanese and was able to luckily find a job,
Mm-hmm.
English teacher as well, and such. So I got an idea, oh maybe I should try that one too.
Yeah.
If I wasn't able to, enter a company
Of course.
such. So of course the waiting, the waiting is a bit stressful because you have this thinking that you might not pass,
Mm-hmm.
and of course your plans of going here in Japan might be gone and such. After the COE, of course, that will be the most important certificate that you must have before applying for the visa.
Mm-hmm.
So I after COE, I got my COE release and then I applied for the visa.
Mm-hmm.
So during the visa, it's just went for a week, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
For a week, I was surprised that it's so fast and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
then after my visa, I already decided to go in Japan after 5 days, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a literally fast transition.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
True. But when you came to Japan, was it like living up to your expectations
At first, it is.
at first?
Yeah, at first. Though I have this expectation that it will not be easy,
Uh-huh.
especially I'll experience language barrier.
Ah,
I don't
yeah.
have much knowledge regarding Japanese, even though I had studied,
Uh-huh.
but it's just the beginning part.
Yeah.
And at the same time, mm, I mean, interacting with Japanese people
Mm-hmm.
also was kind of difficult for me, not
Mm.
just because of language barrier, but also maybe they kind of bit shy
Mm.
interacting with me as I am a foreigner
Yeah.
and they don't speak much English as
Mm-hmm.
well, and that's the only language I can use to communicate with them.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, of course, commuting here, was a bit confusing, especially in trains,
Mm-hmm.
transferring from one station to another
Yeah.
and stuff. And at the same time, the wordings is in kanji,
Mm-hmm.
though it has English, but still very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my classmates are foreigners, so I don't think I had much difficult times in
Mm-hmm.
communicating with them because they can speak English, and at the same time they're really nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only had a bit of one problem
Mm-hmm.
because as a person like me who is a very overthinker person,
Mm.
my really
You
goal
are.
here is to find a job.
Mm-hmm.
So the first month, I mean, I would say 3 months, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
First 3 months I'm here, I was really very anxious
Mm-hmm.
and thinking so much, super stressed when it
Yeah.
comes to what's gonna be my the things ahead
Mm-hmm.
of me. What's gonna be the things ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I was so stressed. I'm very anxious and such
Mm-hmm.
that what if I didn't find jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I only had one option. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not so good in Japanese, even though I'm
Mm-hmm.
already in intermediate level, like N3.
Mm-hmm.
But my speaking skills, my reading skills is not that good, especially when it comes to kanji.
Mm-hmm.
So I only had like one option of job that I can apply that I'm somehow certainly that I can do,
Mm-hmm.
which is English language. I mean,
Yeah.
English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was like really stressed. Like, what if I did not like find job? I don't want to go back to the Philippines, and especially going here is not cheap. It's super
Yeah.
expensive,
But
and yeah, it's. I feel like it's gonna be an investment as well.
your job search succeeded, huh?
It did.
Yay!
Yes, it did.
Congratulations.
All the stress, all the overthinkings and such, all the hard works was paid off. I mean,
Yeah.
the investment
So,
was paid off. The risk.
how was it? Was it like too hard to find a job or kind of okay?
It's not easy to find job,
Uh-huh.
especially that I told you, you know. That's why I feel so stressed and anxious that time. I would say if I was able to manage to like be so good in Japanese, I would say it's gonna be more easier. But as what I've said, I'm not that good, so I have a very specific job that I can only just like focus on.
Yeah.
That's why for me, it's hard. Yeah.
Okay, so comparing it like Japan and Philippines life, I understand your life probably is completely different. Comparing Philippines and Japan, absolutely different things. But you also studied in university, right? In Philippines, and you also had like, well, slight experience of working. So, which one, let's say, you're enjoying the most at the moment?
I mean,
You feel
I
like-
experienced having part-time jobs here in Japan. I would say my experience in the Philippines is not so good because you know what really happens
Yeah.
in that one. Superiority. I hate superiority. You know, even in Japan, I also experienced that.
Yeah,
But somehow,
right away.
yeah, I can rely on my sisters somehow in the company because there are also like Filipinos there,
Yeah.
and somehow they're guiding me and such. So I was able to somehow like manage to cope up with the superiority of my, you know, like higher position people there. However, in the Philippines, because like I don't know, it's just too much for me. Like the superiority will literally kill you. That's what you know. Like I literally had bad experience on that one. But when it comes in Japan, I would say somehow I'm enjoying. Not 100%,
Enjoying
but
superiority.
no, not enjoying superiority, but enjoying the job somehow because I was able to stay there for almost a year. Let's just state that, you know.
Yeah.
So somehow I was coping and doing somehow good. But yeah, as time goes by, I mean, the people will start to like show their true colors on you. So
They stop hiding
yeah.
behind the masks, right?
Somehow I would say so, but I will
So-so.
not say that it was 100% bad because somehow it helped, the experience helped me to grow, and the experience also helped me to see the working environment in Japan as well.
How different is the life of a student in Japanese school with the life that you lived in Philippines?
Oh my god. I mean, I would say even though the educational system is way better here, but the lifestyle of Filipino students is way better. I mean, you studied from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, Monday to Friday. But at least we have the Saturday and Sunday as a day off for us, you know. But here in Japan, you studied by 8:30, let's say 8:30 to 4:30 maximum.
Yeah.
But still, they have Saturday and sometimes Sunday class for sports day, for other events from school. Though I admire their like what you call this, their educational system because you can see that the Japanese are way like good in sports. They have this kind of passion for this kind of field, which is sports. However, in the Philippines, I don't think like sports is that big deal. for
Mhm.
us, unless it's basketball.
Mhm.
I mean, the three Bs, the basketball, boxing, and beauty pageants.
Mhm. Of course.
So it's way different
Mm.
for us. And at the same time, I would say teacher in Philippines
Mhm.
is more friendly type
Mhm.
of people. You can like joke around them,
Mm.
but at the same time, like, be like professional
Mm.
and like joking around.
In
However, in
Japan, it really
Japan,
depends on the person.
yeah, it really depends on the person. It's
Yeah.
really hard to like dictate which one you can like somehow be sound
I think
friendly or
I think
such.
people mostly are hilarious and they
Mhm.
have humor, like
Mhm.
many people.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
some people are just, in the frames
yeah. Uh-huh.
and they are just afraid to step out the frames.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People normally have a script that they follow
Mhm.
in Japan. At
Mhm.
work it's like a great minus as well. That
Exactly.
people know that they can do something extra, but
Mhm.
they will never do because they can be scolded for that.
Exactly.
So in school, I think it's same thing.
Mhm.
So what about you mentioned the pageants.
Oh,
Are you missing those? Like, if you
of
could,
course.
if you could take part in Japan.
Jap- if I could take part in Japan, I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in Philippines, the hype of pageantry is
Mm-hmm.
superb. Like every fiestas or like they call matsuri here in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
They have this kind of pageant competition everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, also basketball things
Mm-hmm.
are everywhere as well. I mean, I just love how Filipinos like give importance to those kind of things
Mm-hmm.
because it's not the usual things abroad.
Uh-huh.
However, it combines like the community. It makes
Mm-hmm.
the community like super united.
Mm.
They support you because
Yeah.
you are like representing your town and such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very the binding, right?
Yeah.
So would you beat those asses of Japanese girls?
Of course. I learned from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just watched like some beauty queens from YouTube and I trained myself with my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was just shocked that I win.
Mm.
I won that pageant, my
Mm.
first ever pageant with just me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
So I guess no chance for those bitches, huh?
Yeah, and I represent my school to other provinces.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I won.
Oh,
I won again.
wow.
And I represent my school to the nation, like a
Mm-hmm.
whole Philippines,
Okay.
like different campuses with the same branch of my college. Start.
So how you like weather in Japan?
At the moment, I really hate it. I mean, the summer in Japan is way different in the Philippines. Too much hot, I would
Too much
say.
hot.
Yeah.
The temperature or the feeling? What is different?
It's so humid.
Because Philippines is summer the whole year, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, how does the feeling of humidity, affect
Affects
you?
my body.
Yeah.
It makes me feel dizzy all the time.
Um,
So much heat, and at the same time,
mhm.
the moment I step out the house, it will make me so sweaty
Mm.
right away. Unlike in the
Mm.
Philippines, somehow I'm used to the heat
Mhm.
in my country.
Yeah. And the temperatures are higher here.
Yeah, way higher.
Really?
I mean, even though sometimes Philippines and Japan has the same temperature,
Mm.
but I don't know, like the weather, I mean, the summer is very dry.
Mhm. In Philippines.
I mean, in Philippines, somehow, I don't know, like I can survive.
Mm. Well,
Mm.
if we compare to Russia, as
Mhm.
I already told you, Russia is like very dry.
Mhm.
It just, well, probably depends on the city, of course. But in my city, in Ulyanovsk,
Mhm.
the famous Ulyanovsk,
Mhm.
so it's dry. It
Mhm.
can go. The temperature itself can go up sometimes up to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy temperatures, but at the same time it's dry, not
Mm.
humid at all because it's continent in middle of continent, and you just feel like heat,
Mhm.
but you don't sweat that much. That's why in
Yeah.
Japan, when I'm sweating all the time, like all my clothes are sweaty, it's kind of very disgusting.
Yeah. And at the
feeling.
same time, in the Philippines, like
Mm.
during summer,
Mhm.
it's not like Japan that it's literally like zutto. heat. In
Mhm.
Philippines, sometimes it's rain,
Mhm.
you know?
Uh,
So that's why like somehow we compensate
mhm.
the feeling of the heatness to cold during rain.
So during rain, the temperature goes down.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Mm.
And
That's
maybe
nice.
also like the daily habits and routines
Mm.
affects my feelings
Like
when it
what?
comes to summer in Japan and in the Philippines, because
Mhm.
in the Philippines I drive.
Mhm.
I don't commute. I don't walk like 15 to 20 minutes
Mhm.
miles away, you know. And I don't do trains. I don't ride trains. I just usually
Mhm.
drive to go like in market, malls and stuff. So
Mhm.
I don't literally have that long interaction with the sun outside because I'm inside the car. However, here in Japan, since I don't drive here, I don't have car here. Like I literally walk 20 minutes,
Mhm.
30 minutes just to go in stations and
Well,
just to go to different like places.
I mean, in Japan they have that crazy train culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody should ride train. You should ride train to school. You should
Mm-hmm.
ride train to work.
Yeah.
Everywhere, train, train, train. Normally, it's because taxis are crazy expensive. The first in the world. Than what we else have. The buses.
Mm-hmm.
Buses are normally like quite restricted in the routes,
Mm-hmm.
so everybody uses trains normally. That's why, and trains are crowded as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are Japanese people to you since you came?
In Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say just like other countries, you know,
Mm.
there are people who is good.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who are like annoying at the
Mm.
same time because you know like I've been here in Japan like multiple
Yeah.
times. So I usually have that kind of image that Japanese are nice and stuff because
Mm-hmm.
of course I have my brother-in-laws. They are Japanese. They are nice to
Mm-hmm.
me and stuff. And I mean, I had some Japanese friends as well
Mm-hmm.
from the work, and I met Japanese also like strangers who are nice as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not stay here for a long time to realize that
Mm-hmm.
there are really like super annoying people here,
Yeah.
especially when I start like using trains,
Yeah,
you
but you
know?
already have experience with super annoying people.
Yeah. Like, you know, every morning, of course, your mood is not that good
Yeah.
and you need to go to school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you will meet such ridiculous like uncles inside
Mm.
the train that will push you through.
Yeah.
You know, I always talk about it like before to
Mm-hmm.
you that I almost like, you know,
Full.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess like balance. There are
Mm-hmm.
like good, but there are also like really
I think
annoying
it
ones.
also might be, I don't know, maybe I'm somehow biased a little bit
Mm-hmm.
to that, but it might be also because you're a foreigner.
Uh,
Like, because foreigners are a little bit out of Japanese society. Like, if you push a Japanese girl, she can somehow, like, complain or something about you, and you kind of like lose those social points.
mm-hmm.
So Japanese normally will not do that to each other, but if
Mm-hmm.
you're a foreigner, it's kind of okay to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Every nation has bad people, every nation has good people, crazy people, and so on. But I mean, what was for example, the most outstanding difference between Filipinos and Japanese to you? Like, you came here and you realize, oh, this is so different.
I mean, I would say
Mm.
Japanese are way disciplined
Mm.
than Filipinos.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, when it comes to just like a simple road rules, you know,
Mm.
Japanese are more like literally follow their rules,
Mm-hmm.
unlike Filipinos.
Yeah.
However, I don't like the culture of Japanese when it comes to work
Mm.
too much.
Yeah.
I mean, they treat work as like gods.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're priority. Unlike Filipinos, still somehow we priorities our
Mm-hmm.
families and such rather than work.
I
So
think
I feel
there's a proverb exactly about this situation that
yeah.
in some countries it was said some different way, but in some countries people work to live, but in some countries they live to work, you know.
Yeah.
That's about Japan.
And at the same time,
Mm.
I would say Japanese are not family oriented people.
Mm.
Filipinos are very family oriented.
Mm.
Like, even if our parents are old, and even if like we are already have our own family,
Mhm.
we still like often visit our parents,
Mhm.
like usually take care of them.
Mhm.
But here in Japan, I mean, that's one of the culture shock for me here. That for Japanese, it's just easier for them to leave their parents in like home for the aged,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say the Japanese are not as affectionate.
Mm.
They're like kind of life, all this discipline, all this society stuff teaches them the whole life to be like to put, yeah, as you say, family is not on the first place, you know. You've been told your whole life like you should work hard, you should like this, then eventually somehow family doesn't come on the first place. Yeah, it's not family oriented society.
Yeah.
You're right.
However, I guess there's also like a benefit of their like ways on that, because you know their parents doesn't pressure them when it comes to like, oh, you should repay us after a year, you know, have your own life and such. Because sometimes in Philippines, like, I don't know, not obliged, but you know, you have that kind of pressure that you should always give back to, you know, to your parents or families.
I see. Yeah, but I like Philippines though. I'm not gonna say like people are nice, and I was surprised though when I came to Philippines.
Yeah.
I thought like everybody will be more welcoming. Actually, Filipinos, I feel maybe in Japan, a little different from Filipinos inside. I don't know. Maybe they feel kind of, what do we call, scared of me in a way. They like normally Filipinos in Philippines somehow don't speak English.
Yeah.
That was the most surprising thing, because in Japan everybody speaks like almost amazing English.
Yeah, Filipino.
Yeah, but in Philippines I was trying to speak English. Everyone looks so scared. Maybe, I don't know, because I'm white or something.
No,
And-
maybe because they're just scared of, you know, like speaking English. Because usually, like, we Filipinos are literally like scared to speak English because the society has like put us pressure, you know, that your grammar should be perfect.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
see.
I don't know, like, even Western people does, you know, mistakes in using their own
Yeah,
language.
Exactly.
But in Philippines, I don't know why people so much like put so much pressure on you.
Yeah.
When it comes to grammar, they
Well,
want you to be perfect.
It's normally you can say that about foreigners. Like even me, you know, I put so much focus on the speaking correctly
Yeah.
at some point, but yeah, I'm hearing like a lot of native speakers, they do very stupid mistakes,
Yeah.
and sometimes that mistake becomes a rule, and everybody speaks with that mistake. So yeah, it's like we don't need to be perfect in speaking. Filipinos, I think among the all nations I've heard, speak the best English as a foreign language, of course. Filipinos have the best level of English to me personally.